Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final boarding call for grade 6 students booked on flight exploring email from Jordan to Germany. Please proceed to the gate immediately. The final checks are being completed and the captain will order for the doors of the aircraft to close in approximately 5 minutes time. I repeat, this is the final boarding call for grade 6 passengers. The learning objectives of today's destination, we will go on to understand and analyze the main concepts regarding the internet, and then we will focus on the main concepts and link it together to fully understand the role of each concept. Hello kids, thinking caps on? Are you ready? Get a pen and a paper. I will ask you some questions. You need to write yes or no. Are you ready to start? Question 1. It's very important to stay safe when using email. Yes or no? Question 2. You can give your email address to anyone you meet, even people you don't know well. So what do you think? Yes or no? Number 3. You can share your email password with your friends. Let's see, the first one should be good job. Of course, it's important to stay safe when using email. Now the second question. You should never give your email address to anyone you don't know. The third one is also no. Be careful. Never share your password with anyone, even if they were close. So as we can understand now that we really have to be so careful when we are online. Email safety tips. Don't open emails from someone you don't know or trust. You might get so many emails in your inbox. You should not open those emails if you don't know who is the sender. And later on, you will know why. So, what is an email? Email is one of the ways to send electronic messages over the internet. E stands for electronic, mail. There are two types of email. The first type is webmail, and the second one is ISP hosted mail. Now let's get to know those two types very well. So what about the first type, webmail? This type you need to log into your email account using a web browser. So all you need is a web browser. And the nice thing about this, that you can do this from anywhere. You can do it at home, at school, if you are traveling. You must be online. That's it. All you need to have is an internet connection, like Gmail. It's really good to know that emails are hosted on a server. Now this is a server. You use a web browser to access emails anywhere in the world. Those emails will be transferred to server like this, then to its final destination. What is a server? Server is a computer like this. This server stores files. It can be a website that you can access by computer over the internet. You see how those computers are connected to this server? And now this question pops into our minds. What is a host? Host is a server that stores your emails. So your emails are stored in the server. If you need to read or send emails, you must access this server. I need to know if that's clear or not. Oh, that's wonderful. So let's move on then. So, can I access my email from any browser anywhere in the world? What do you think? Yes, of course you can. But you should have your login details. That is the username and the password. Those we call them login details. The second way is the ISP hosted mail. ISP stands for Internet Service Provider. Just think about this name for a second. Internet Service Provider. So it's a company that provides us with the internet, and they provide us with the email. They can give you an email address. When you log on to either your webmail or your ISP provided mail, you will access your mailbox. Now, what is the mailbox? It's where your old and your new emails are. If you use the webmail, you must be online. So remember when you said, if you send an email, it will be automatically transferred to the server and onwards to its destination. If you use your ISP hosted mail, you don't have to be online. You can be offline. Offline means not connected to the internet. You can open your account and you can read your old emails. You can also write a new email, but this email stays in your mailbox. It doesn't leave. It stays in your outbox folder. Until you are online again, your mailbox will send the emails onwards. You can also download any new emails, but you must go online to do that. Most of us know what download means. It means to copy data from a computer on the internet to your own computer. Downloading an email means receiving an email from a server to your own computer. Now let's talk about a very important terminology in the internet. Hyperlink. Hyperlink is something you really need to be careful when you are dealing with it. But why? A hyperlink is a word or even an image that you can find on a website or your email. If you click on it, it takes you to another web page. So here you have to be careful when you click on the hyperlinks. If you open an email and it has a hyperlink, do not click on it unless you are completely sure it's safe. You know what you have to do? It's always a good practice to check with an adult first. Now we can imagine that if we click on a hyperlink, it could take us to a fake website. And we really don't want that to happen. You know why? Because this could download some malware like viruses on your computer, and that can damage all the data on your computer. So do our computers get sick? Yes, they do, if they are infected by malware and viruses. You need to know what is the malware and what is the virus. A malware is just a software that is installed on your computer without you knowing about it. It usually damages your computer. While the virus, it's a type of malware. It makes copies of itself and it can damage the data on your computer. Now we're almost there to reach our desired destination. And after all that action, you must be smart on the internet. How is that? You should never click on any hyperlink unless you are sure it's very safe. And you need to check the spelling of the email address, because one different letter may send your email to someone else.